What's up guys, thanks for tuning in. The first Grand Prix of the 2019 Formula 1 season at Melbourne, Australia is over. Let's dive straight in and take a look at the results. Valtteri Bottas for Mercedes finishes first in the podium, 21 seconds clear of his teammate Lewis Hamilton, who comes in second as runner-up for the fourth consecutive year at the Australian Grand Prix. And coming in third in the podium is Max Verstappen for Red Bull. I know it's early days, but looks like the switch from Renault to Honda power for Red Bull is probably working. Now let's take a look at the start. First home Grand Prix, Danny Ricciardo in the yellow Renault gets a bad start getting on the gravel there. Lightning start though at the front of the grid from Bottas for Mercedes, no wheel spin, gets ahead of Lewis Hamilton who started on pole. Charles Leclerc for Ferrari did well to avoid colliding into Vettel, both the Ferraris almost coming together there. Thoughts on Mercedes' pace? 10 laps into the race, Bottas was 6 seconds clear of third place Sebastian Vettel in his Ferrari and 3+ seconds clear from Lewis Hamilton. Bottas has nothing to lose this year. He's going for gold. He wants to keep his contract, though we have Esteban Ocon sitting on the sidelines to snap up his seat if he slips. Sadly, not great news for one of the McLarens. Carlos Sainz retires in the 11th lap due to engine overheating. This is an MGUK issue, which is an electric motor issue linked to the petrol engine. It's to do with kinetics and how energy is recycled back into the car. We've seen this issue with Renault for the last couple of years, unfortunately. More pit stop issues for Romain Grosjean from Haas, same as last year. Sadly, his front left tire just won't go on. In midfield, Kevin Magnussen for Haas in 9th place is battling it out with Nico Hülkenberg for Renault. More battles up at the front. Dutchman Verstappen overtakes Sebastian Vettel in the Ferrari. That's gonna hurt the German. Sadly, if you're a Renault fan, Grosjean retires again for the third time in the Australian Grand Prix due to a broken front suspension. Good battles between Danny Kvyat and Lance Stroll in lap 37 for 10th position. The midfield's really looking close this year, all between 6 and 7 seconds. Kvyat goes off the track into the gravel in turn 3 and loses that completely, though he comes off the gravel and comes out in front of Gasly in the sister team car Red Bull. This fights for 10th position. With 7 laps to go, Charles Leclerc is within a second of Sebastian Vettel, though he has a 35-second gap to Kevin Magnussen at the back. Potentially, Ferrari at this stage can pit him and he come back out in front of Magnussen and he has a chance to do a fastest lap. We're now at the end. Lewis Hamilton looks like he's going to finish second. Valtteri and Verstappen battle it out for the fastest lap, but in the end, Valtteri prevails. He clocks the fastest lap at 1:25.580 and earns that one extra bonus point. Good job on Mercedes finishing 1 and 2 and Red Bull to finish third. Both the Ferraris come in 4th and 5th, Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc. From what they showed us winter testing to what was achieved in this race, I'm mighty surprised at the result. Finishing in 6th and 7th is Kevin Magnussen and Nico Hülkenberg. They practically fought it out the whole race. Coming in at 8th is Alfa Romeo Kimi Raikkonen, who had a really quiet race. And grabbing the last few points of the Australian Grand Prix is Lance Stroll for Racing Point coming in at 9th and Danny Kvyat for Toro Rosso finishing ahead of the Red Bull coming in at 10th. We saw a little bit of overtaking today. The point for the fastest lap towards the end of the race got exciting. The Ferrari is not showing their hands still. I don't think so. I just think they're not quick enough, and the Mercedes was clearly 30 seconds clear of them towards the end, which I hope Ferrari are going to bring further developments to catch them up during the course of the year. We still have 20 races to go and lots of racing action left. The next race is in 2 weeks time on the 31st of March at Bahrain, where I'll be putting out 2 more videos on that weekend for qualifying and race analysis, so stay tuned. Before I go, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button so you get reminders when I post my next video, and give me a thumbs up if you like this content. There's also the comment section below, so feel free to give me your thoughts and your views on the race, and if you want to see certain type of content with more detail or less detail, give me a shout. I'm happy to get your thoughts and views and jog that on board and see how we get on. So until the next race at Bahrain, stay tuned guys and drive safe.